Hello, I could just about say good morning. It's Saturday, it's like a couple of minutes before midday. My boyfriend is here, he's just in the loo, so I've waited till he's gone out the room and started vlogging. So the plan for today is quite a nice one actually. We're gonna get dressed because it's pyjamas. We've been drinking coffee on the sofa and we've had a light breakfast of corn cakes and cheese and Marmite, just a little bit. So we're gonna go for a walk together, off-road somewhere, I don't know. Then we're gonna have lunch in a cafe. Then we're gonna sit down and work on a set list for this coming gig this week, which is far away. We have to drive to it and stay away a couple of nights for that. So I'm quite excited about it actually. It should be quite a good adventure. Looking forward to that. Yeah, I did have it in mind that I was going to be doing lots of sort of work at home and catching up on bits and bobs, but I think actually by the time he's left it's going to be quite late, so we'll see. So the next couple of days I am going to be at home and I was cracking through the things that I've accumulated on my list basically. Right, I'm going to go and yeah, get dressed and be ready to go out into the wild. I've just come back down the stairs. I was about to get dressed and I just suddenly thought of something to say to the camera. So I was just going to say, there's a channel I watch, a small channel called Retired and Loving It, and they watch this channel as well. Hi, Terry and Keith, in case you're watching. They said in one of their videos, one of their coffee talks, that you don't sometimes realise how much stress you're under in your day-to-day work until it's not there anymore and you just relax on a super relaxed level and go, ugh. And I suppose I'm a bit like that with gigs. Like, I don't think of them as stressful at all. But when I haven't got them, like I've got a Saturday night without a gig, I'm just like, so it must be more stressful than I realise, but I think when it's your normal, that's your baseline, you just don't think of it as being stressful. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go get dressed. Heading back down. Well, we've had our walk, quite a long one actually, worked up a bit of a hunger, and we've rocked up to a little local cafe that we've not been to before. We've got a lovely little seat outside and I am ordering, well, my boyfriend is ordering right now. I've come out to snag the table, the one table outside that's left. He's ordering me jacket potato with cheese and salad and an Americano with milk. It's a spoon. There isn't a spoon. Who needs a spoon when you've got a knife? Food is here. I've gone for a jacket potato with grated cheddar cheese and a salad and some coleslaw there. Coleslaw, not cold sore. I said that a bit wrong. Oh no, so we've hurried home from the cafe, right? Because IB, my boyfriend, says he's got to be gone by 3 at the latest. We really need to make a set list for this upcoming gig so I can practice it, basically. Because he's going to know all the stuff anyway. And I was going to put the puzzle away. Can you hear what's going on here? He has got drawn into it and he's become very animated and excited, more so than you would normally see him be. We need to do a set list. We need to be self-disciplined. Do you really need to go at 3 on the dot?
Yeah, come on then.
Right, okay, I'm putting it away. He's still going for the puzzle pieces. I'm going to be rolling it up and he's going to be putting more pieces in. Well, he's gone, it's 3:20. I've just realised I got my reading glasses on. My normal glasses, because I'm a vlogger, I pay a little bit extra to have anti-reflective coating so you can see my eyes clearly when I'm vlogging. Look, I haven't done it on these ones, they're my old ones. I better go change them. Anyway, yeah, so he's gone, he's here till about 3:20. We have a list, we've got a short list, so it's, I don't know, it's like double the length it needs to be, so I'm just going to practice all of them, and the only rehearsal we're having is the night before the gig, because people are coming from different parts of the UK that are in the band, and so we could just logistically can't get together to rehearse. So we're going to play everything, and then make a short list from what works the best out of that. So I need to get down in the cellar with my different glasses on, because these are my reading glasses, and yeah, start working through that list. I think I'll probably do some warm-ups first, some scales, technical stuff, and basically devote the rest of the day till I get too tired to working through everything, and then see what's left of my day after that. And I have to say, this is the first time I've properly used this keyboard. If I turned it off, no, I haven't. Let's turn it off, save the battery. It's a Bluetooth one. I mentioned it a few vlogs ago. I got it from B&M Bargains for £15. The brand is Trust. £15. Connects like a dream via Bluetooth, and I've just been typing up so fast. That is so much easier than using the on-screen iPad keyboard, and of course then you've got the whole screen, it's not taking up the keyboard. Oh, that in conjunction with the stylus, just so brilliant. And then I could just bounce it straight over to IB, who is sitting next to me, so now he's got it on his as well. Oh, loving 2024. I know this isn't actually new technology, but you know, I'm trying all the time to just keep abreast of new developments and just keep trying new things, really. Yeah. So loving it. On the topic of my stylus, I went through the tip. I've used it so much, I've already worn one tip out, but it came with about 3 spares as well. I hope you can buy others, because I reckon I'm going to go through about one every couple of months. Let's make a nice cup of tea then, is it? Get that kettle on, give that a rinse. I need to top up my tea bags. I'm nearly out. Oh, there we are, last one. Need to get my flute out. It's still in my bag from last night. I like to get everything all ready and set up and flute out and then just go straight down and start. I'm quite excited for it. It's nice to have less projects to work on because when there's a lot of different ones I feel a little bit overwhelmed, but when I can just focus wholeheartedly on one at a time, oh, it's just better really. Less stressy, just enjoyable. I know I've got time to do it because I've got the rest of today, Sunday and Monday to work on it, and then I'm excited then for the gig because I know it'll be, well, at least, you know, my parts will be as good as I could have got them, you know. It's funny, since I'm looking at my bathroom, like scrutinising it closely for flaws, I've realised my whole house really is a bit tired. And probably most people would renovate, but I think, oh, if it works, keep it, it's alright, you know, save me money for emergencies. Sniffs spoon. Don't want to put the coffee spoon in the tea, oh no. I can definitely taste it. I managed to give myself a bit of a bad tum briefly yesterday because what had happened was somebody else had used the milk and put it back somewhere else in the fridge that I wasn't used to, and I just didn't see it. So it wasn't where I expected. I thought, oh, somebody's used it up and, you know, I need to get a new one out. So I got a new one out and was using that. And then I noticed this other one, this mysteriously appeared thing that was somewhere else in the fridge, and thought, oh, how long's that been there? Sniffed it, it was all right, and I used it, and I think maybe it was a bit old. Anyway, all recovered now. Right, I'm off to get my cellar set up for a good stint of rehearsing. I have practiced for an hour, gotcha! Much of that time was spent doing these evil exercises. They're not actually designed to be evil, they're designed to do a lot of repetitive motion on single digits at a time, and the idea is it builds up your muscle strength, you see. So this is my ongoing project. So basically, I can't play these continuously at that metronome mark without fatiguing and having to stop, wait for a bit of pain to subside before starting again. Like by the time I'm on to sort of 6 bars in, I can't even get like through. You're supposed to do 4 times each of these bars, and I can't. I'm having to do one, stop for a second or two, do it again. And so my aim is to keep on doing this daily, if I've got time, until I don't feel any pain and I can just do them. So I think maybe a few months, let's see, but I'm definitely feeling massive improvement. And a little knock-on effect is when I'm typing on a keyboard, I'm super fast at the moment because I'm doing this so much. But it's 5 o'clock right now, so I've done an hour. I'm going to have a little snack break, like an extended snack break, maybe half an hour, eat some crisps, maybe some fruit and bits and bobs, and then come down and start my repertoire. I'm going to have unhealthy snacks. I'm going to have these yummy Spanish equivalent of Smarties that my daughter brought me back from her cruise, and also salt and lineker crisps, which I think accidentally came in a snacky bag from my boyfriend's house because I didn't buy those, but I'm going to eat them now. And my mouth is watering just thinking about them. I've had my 30-minute break. I did watch a couple of geeky flute videos, which I enjoyed, and then went on to just add in some details for next Saturday's gig into my diaries, and also update my earnings records from the gig money from last night. And I need to report a disaster that's happened to me in my life. It finally broke. These things, handles go sometimes, and you go to pick it up when it's full. It won't do it now because it's light, it's not got anything in it, but it kind of pulls this bit towards that bit and you can burn your fingers, so a bit of a pain. I'm going to have to get myself a new one. To be fair, I've had this for decades and it served me well, and I got it given to me by somebody who was leaving the country as well. My daughter is doing laundry. I decided to just tell her, right, you're an adult now, you're used to doing your own laundry, you do your own laundry and I'll do my own laundry, and I'll do the towels and stuff like that, and that's working out just fine really. Coffee is made, we've got a swirling bit of froth. Looks a bit like a birdie, like a cartoon picture of a birdie. There's its beak. That's his tail. Oh, I can't keep up with my finger. I'm going to do some more practice anyway. The way I've decided to approach this today, this little segment of practice, is I'm going to go through this list and highlight in green anything I can do. I'm just going to try it out once through, just one of the parts each, just to make sure I can play it. Anything I can play, I'm going to highlight in green. And anything that needs a little bit of work, I'm going to highlight in orange or something like that. I don't know, a different colour. And then those are the bits I know I need to target and just practice, and not the other things. So there we are. It is 7:10 in the evening. And I don't know why I just said that in such a silly voice. That time has come. I have had enough. I'm hungry. I'm going to go upstairs and cook some food for me and my daughter. I'm going to make something out of this lot and tinned tomatoes. So there's a courgette, some baby corn that got reduced to clear, some tortellini, that was on a multi-bite, and some reduced to clear sweet pointed peppers. How much were they? They were 70p, down from 135. Also that mushroom which was buried in this chilli that I've just taken out the freezer. I'm going to chop that up and put it in. I think it's a mild one, so hopefully it won't blow our heads off. I think I'll use that much and pop the rest back in the freezer. That is how that's coming on, so I'm sauteing those. I'm coughing now because of the chilli. I've got the pasta in there, I've just put that on. And for the protein element, I'm going to use these rest of these meat-free chipolatas that I got the other day, reduced. They're vegan and apparently gluten-free. That's not why I bought them, they just happen to be that way. My daughter's, she's not fond of pulses, so that's why I'm using that instead of like tin chickpeas or something. Oh, get that bubbling away. I think that looks so beautiful. I could stare at it, it's mesmerising. So I've added the sausages, which I've chopped up small, as you can see, and I'm also going to add both of those tins of peeled plum tomatoes and that little oxo cube there. It's a veggie one for me, and some Italian seasoning. I also did add some soy sauce already. If you think that's gone down, I don't know if anyone's that observant, but that was full almost this morning, but I tipped a load into an empty bottle which I'd washed out to give to my boyfriend, so he took some home with him. I swapped that second can for a bit of passata actually because I remembered I had some in the fridge. So that's bubbling away on the stove nicely. It's about 20 to 8 in the evening. For the rest of the evening I'm going to eat that with my daughter, have a bit of a catch up and a sit down. After that I'm going to edit the video that I filmed yesterday, which was Friday, and that's going to be the rest of my evening. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Do feel free to give it a like if you'd like to help to support this channel and help it to grow. If you would like to watch some more videos from me, I'll pop a playlist here. I think I'm going to put the playlist of when we had a little trip to London. It was a few summers ago now, but it was very fun. So I'll put that one up there and the most recent upload as well in case you missed that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!